The PHP Studio Network does not believe in censorship of any kind and supports freedom of speech given to citizens and the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. We allow our production staff, hosts, guests, and programs to freely express their own views and opinions in their programming. The PHP Studio Network owners, staff, management, and sponsors may not share or support their views and opinions unless the show states that it is specifically made for children. We recommend that you preview a show before allowing your children to view or listen to it. Thank you for your viewership of the PHP Studio Network.
Catch the Sports Web on Monday and Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. on PHP Studio Network. Naomi Paraha is the owner and one of the holistic and spiritual practitioners inside Pura V Holistic Studio. She works alongside Avlani Renee, holistic therapist, energetic healing practitioner, and sacred spiritualist, and Cassie Moore, licensed massage therapist and sound healer. Together, they facilitate holistic bodywork experiences for those desiring to heal and repair the mind and body to operate in alignment, profound energetic and spiritual healing sessions for deep somatic release and restoration, and educate the community on mindfulness practices, spiritual teachings, and holistic wellness.
Welcome to Pura V Holistic Studio. Pura V means pure life. And at our studio, we offer an integrative approach to help you find balance and align your life mentally, spiritually, and physically. Our practice is comprised of massage therapy and energetic and spiritual-based services. We hope that you feel enriched, empowered, and enlightened to heal from the inside out and to share your gifts with the world. So come visit us in historic downtown Lakeland, where we hope to be your friend, to help you, and to give you the confidence that you need to live your best holistic life. Namaste.
Living that healthy lifestyle show. It's divine. It's your empowerment time.
Hey everybody, welcome to Living a Healthy Lifestyle Show with your favorite holistic health coach, Carrie Kay. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I want to thank my Heavenly Father for this amazing show and how he's helped me to help a lot of small businesses to get going again. And I have some special guests with me today from Pura V. Hi, Naomi.
Hello,
I'd like to
Carrie.
welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
And Lonnie.
Hello.
Welcome
Thanks for
to
having
Living-
us.
Yeah, I love this. So I would like to know, why did you create Pura V?
Absolutely. So Pura V is a concept of mine that I've started since 2017. Pura V means pure life. And it's something near and dear to my heart. And it was my dream to create a holistic healing center to be able to help people heal mind, body, and spirit as a whole. And I had my first business in Sarasota. And I had that out there for 3 years and I sold it and I came back to my hometown of Lakeland and I wanted to continue Pura V in a different way. I wanted to share my gifts with my community. We are the only holistic wellness center in Lakeland. Lonnie and I are the only two mindful spiritual healers that have a brick and mortar and are openly working, doing the work that we do. And it is a profound privilege and honor and a blessing to be able to pioneer such an impactful and life-changing movement in our community.
Wow. And Lonnie, how did you find Pura V?
Pure
And-
V.
Yeah.
So my stories or my work started in San Diego, where I was in the fitness industry for 13 years. And then when I moved to Fort Myers, Florida in 2003, opened my first spiritual center based on my own healing and journey and search. I think growing up in California, as you know, we were talking earlier, allows for free spiritedness. Yep.
Mm.
So I had a sacred space in Fort Myers, Florida for 8 years. And then I moved to Denver and I had a spiritual temple, mystery school, healing center, private practice for 11 years. And then I just moved to Lakeland almost 2 years ago. And every healer needs a good massage. And that's how I found Naomi. And then I was just working online for about a year. And then it just literally spirit and the universe opened up. And when I went in on June 20th last year and Naomi needed a therapist and she said, "Hey, did you have a license in Florida?" And I said, "Yeah, actually I do." And we just started working and sharing and exchanging and collaborating. And it's been beautiful and magical. And I'm grateful.
Sounds like a divine thing.
Very much.
Very
much.
Yeah. Very much. Yeah.
So that's how you guys that's how you decided to practice together.
Yeah, it was like she has her massage practice, healing practice. I had mine, but you bring two souls like ours together. We start sharing, talking, communicating, healing, practicing. We're in the same space. We share the studio. It's pretty hard not to be creative in that duality.
It is. And for us, it's about the work. And it's more than just being able to provide the services for our community. Our work is the work that God has instilled inside of us. And this is our calling. This is our soul's purpose. And we take that very serious as we walk into that place every day to be able to fulfill that and to do it with integrity, with humility, and to have profound gratefulness every day.
Wow. So tell us the story of how you became a spiritual practitioner.
Ah, yes. Well, isn't that our life's journey? Our spiritual
much.
path. I would say I grew up very religious in a evangelical home, and my father was a youth minister for a very well-known evangelist back home in my home state of Louisiana. And when we came to Lakeland in the late 90s, we were very much involved with our church. But I felt that I had very unique gifts and abilities that I really couldn't talk about that with my family and with other people's of my church at the time. And the culture that I was raised in, being a multi-ethnic person, it just isn't spoken about. So I kind of had to hold that in, and it became a search of who I really was and a part of my identity. And I started to expand on my spiritual path in my mid-20s. Before opening my two businesses, I had a corporate career, and I traveled the world, worked in luxury hotels, and it was in my travels that I started to connect with other healers and other holistic practitioners. And that just lit a fire within me of like, I need to explore this more. And it was through my craft of massage therapy that I was able to learn techniques, and I was able to learn healing rituals and be able to utilize that through my body work. But personally, I needed more. I was seeking and looking for more. And it really was probably about 5 years ago when I first opened my Sarasota location, that I felt like spirit came to me and was like, you're being called to do more than what you think you're doing, but it's going to be a journey, and it will be a challenging journey, and you will have many upheavals and life changes. And I certainly have. And I can say even now, there's many pivots and changes and more transitions coming. And I just feel the more that I can connect, the more that I really focus, and the more that I can trust and have faith, the more is shown to me. And one of my biggest lessons is letting go of control.
I love that.
And so I am learning to do that more and more. The more that I let go of control, the more that the information, the more that my path is shown to me, and I can take those steps to be led where I need to go.
Wow. And you, Lonnie?
Well, everything she said, basically. I grew up Catholic, and I graduated from a Catholic high school in San Jose, California, and I outgrew it. My degree's in health science, and I had professors giving us extra credit to go to powwows, and I was all about it. And I went, and a drum and a rattle and a prayer, it kind of speaks to you. And but what I would say for myself, I've been healing for 30 years. I've been seeking for 30. I'm so devoted to my spiritual practice. I'm a teacher, I'm a guide, I'm a healer, but I come first. And I'm so devoted to my well-being. And I think it's just natural that we have to help other people. So in any way that I can, in any way that I can.
We're put on this earth.
I'm
to
in
help
service.
others.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love what I do.
I know. I can see that
Yeah.
from both of you guys. What services do you guys offer?
So in the studio, we offer, of course, integrative massage therapy, and it's different than a day spa or a massage clinic or anything in a clinical setting. Our massage therapy is going to be a combination of intuitive work, allowing just that healing energy from God, from the universe and spirit to kind of come through us. We are facilitators, as we say. We are merely vessels doing the work, allowing the energy to flow through us into others. And it's also going to be traditional Western style work, which is what most people know, more of the modern massage techniques. But I am also trained in Indian Ayurvedic techniques, Thai massage. I also do Tibetan sound healing. So we're going to infuse a variety of different other types of healing techniques from other countries and other cultures into our work as well. It's not a cookie cutter treatment by any means. Everything is 100% personalized to that individual, what they are seeking, what they are needing each and every time, because it will be very different.
Wow. And explain your energetic healing.
Yes. So we also offer healing energetic sessions as well. Lonnie and I both have our energy and healing paths, but the work is to be able to help people liberate their mind and open up their heart, and to be able to release deep emotional blockages that are impeding them from living their best life. And we do that in a variety of different ways, with open communication, working with that individual. And we have seen some profound and amazing transformative shifts.
And do you offer outside
Can I-
services too? Yeah, go
I
ahead.
do. Yeah. So I have an online clientele
Yeah, you
business.
go ahead and
But how I like to put it for people who may not know the language that we're using, there's body work. Everyone needs body work, touch, yes. There's energy work. Not everybody's comfortable or familiar, but the universe is energetic. So body work, energy work, healing work. We all have things that we got to work on and release and bring into ourself, right? Self-awareness. And then there's spiritual work. So I like to think in simple terms. We do body work, energy work, healing work, spiritual work. And then you can integrate it and blend it and combine it, but it's based on what you need. And so not everybody knows what they need. So they can come to an integrative, holistic practitioner, and then we can kind of help navigate.
wow.
But I do have an online business, and which came from my temple in Denver. So COVID hit and you kind of go online. So I do spiritual coaching, readings, life wheels, a lot of esoteric, personal, deep work for those who are wanting to bring their spirituality and their life into a balance of how to better themselves and maybe understand life a little bit more. So I do have another side.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. So tell us a little bit about what this has done for your clients.
Oh my gosh. As you know, I have a client sitting out there flying back to Denver who's moving here. We change lives, but it has to start with your life, right? Your soul, your perspective, your story, your programming, your dreams, your desires. I think there are a lot of modalities and a lot of avenues one can take, but what I specialize in is making sure you're at the heart of it. You have to be at the center of what you're doing, thinking, receiving, learning, knowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
There isn't one path. There's your path. And I'll help guide you there with the resources and the discipline that I have. But spirit, the light, God, goddess, universe, like it's all part of it.
Amen.
There's a greater plan, and I want to be a part of it.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. And for me, same as Lonnie, I provide mobile services. So I am a trauma-informed sound healer, and that is a little bit different than another type of more prevalent sound healer. It's more than playing beautiful crystal and various sacred instruments, but I specialize working with individuals that have experienced different traumatic events in their lives and are undergoing grief or are still experiencing grief as well. And so holding a space, creating a very safe container for those individuals to be able to come to return back into themselves, back into their bodies, back into what is home for them, to be able to help them process these things. And that is very sacred work. And I love using instruments to be able to do that. Not everyone feels comfortable being touched physically. And when you're doing energetic and healing work, it's more than physical. We're going down into the energetic part of the body, into the emotional space, into the soul. And instruments are a beautiful way to bridge that gap where it is the sound and the vibration and the resonance that just allows the body to feel safe and to open up. And so everything that is locked within starts to rise up to the surface. And I am that guide to be able to work through it one-on-one with that individual. I am a shamanic practitioner as well. My shamanism comes from my family lineage. I am part Mayan, and I am a 5th generation medicine woman. I unfortunately was not taught my ways because of the Catholic upbringing that my family line grew up as well. And then becoming Christian, it was really put away. And so I am coming into this awareness through other teachers and other mentors like Lonnie to be able to tap in more into these natural gifts. But shamanism is a beautiful practice to be able to connect with God and the earth and to tie in those beautiful energies to be able to quest, to be able to liberate.
Wow.
And change your life.
That is so awesome.
Yes.
Sound healing sounds very interesting because of the type of music that it is.
Yes, it is. And I myself am not a musician. I love to sing, but I did not I didn't grow up playing instruments. 4th grade recorder, it's a long time ago. But to be able to use music in a healing way, it transforms my life. Every time I drum, every time I activate a Tibetan bowl, every time I activate a crystal bowl or a chime, it allows me to connect with the divine. As I say, it really activates my awareness of when I am in the presence of just beautiful energy, and to have that connection with God through these instruments, and to be able to share that with others and to have others feel that as well and activate their connections is a precious gift.
Oh, wow. And a lot of people don't use their gifts. You guys, you're using your gifts.
Well, Thank goodness, right? A little extra note on the sound therapy or using sound in therapy, especially for those of us who have an authentic connection to God, to the light, what a connection that sound is a vibration that comes from heaven. It's emanated. You think of Mozart and right. So when we want to deepen our connection or use our connection in our healing or in our lives, we bring in sound. So sound as therapy really starts to manifest our bridge to the divine. And that's why it is such a powerful tool and asset in any of our work, any healer, true healing work. Yeah. So I think we don't give it enough credit, which is why music and the type of music you listen to is important to your ears, to your soul, to your heart.
Yeah. It sounds like it. What about your outside services and things that you provide?
Yes. So we both can provide our work in a variety of different places with a variety of different individuals, and we really enjoy sharing our gifts outside of the studio as well. I can provide my services as a sound healer, creating personalized meditation experiences. I can also provide my work with my shamanic healing tools, with my drums and rattles and other tools to be able to connect with others that may not have access to the studio or live outside of Lakeland, like in the Clearwater, Tampa, St. Pete area. And we also enjoy connecting with other like-minded individuals. So others that are holding retreats, we can also go and create these incredible experiences and collaborate with other healers as well. It's our way of sharing our gifts and doing the work as much as we can and touching the lives of others. At least that's for me.
So you're doing retreats.
Yes, that is Lonnie's arena.
I just completed a retreat in Lakeland and had students from California, Kentucky, Florida, Denver. They all came together and we stayed in an Airbnb for 5 days and we prayed, we meditated, we did yoga, we walked the lake. I brought in, I would say, spiritual teachings, and we just came together. And the goal was, the world is hard right now and everybody's being pulled in different directions. And one of the things, you just asked Naomi, how do we work outside of work life? Like just trying to live a good life and be a holistic, healthy, good human being is really important for me. And so in the retreat, it was bringing in my students and clients coming together and saying, leave everything out, like, block the stress and the strain and come together and find yourself again.
Leave the cell phone at home.
Yeah. No cell phones, no drama.
I believe it. I could see it.
And
Yeah,
it was life-changing. Yeah. And I think people forget you can be sacred at home. You can pray once a day. We could meditate 10 minutes every morning. Like these things really make a difference. So you got to live it. You have to live the work you love.
Yes.
Yeah.
It seems like you guys communicate in nature too.
Yes.
I feel that from that.
Yes.
From just meeting you.
Yes. Especially in shamanic practice, a connection to nature is necessary to really understand the work. But I think nature for me is a reminder of why God created the earth and why we are here. And it is such a grounding place. I mean, just taking off your shoes and walking on the earth, even if it's just dirt, you feel that pulse. You feel that grounding. You feel that you are not alone here, that you are guided and protected, and there is purpose for every single soul that is here on the earth.
I've heard people say to me that are also holistic, have you grounded today yet?
Yeah, going outside and being
just taking your shoes off and just
connecting.
There's energy there. There's really good energy.
Yeah, I think
healing energy. But if you don't know, even just saying thank you. I mean, and there's different energy in the mountains and there's different energy by the water, and just to be aware of that and conscious of it it's how we also stay healthy, because we're all connected. It's all connected.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
And you've used your stories to help other people.
Yes. And I
Mhm.
think that's part of both of our shamanic backgrounds is you you share your
We share.
story through storytelling. And I feel that when you can
Mhm.
share your story and create stories, it helps people to make those connections for themselves and how it resonates within their lives as well, more than just talking at a person. That's how you really make that connection is I am transparent. This is my life. This is my story. These are my struggles. These are my wins, and these are the opportunities that are still coming ahead for me, and how I can tie into my teachings and my beliefs and my practice. How does that resonate with you? How do you relate to that as well? And that's how we make those connections. And that's how people have those aha moments and come to those realizations.
Oh, wow.
It's so beautiful when you can see individuals have those moments and you just feel their energy and their spirit just opens up, that they've got the message, that they hear it and they understand. I know you see it a lot.
And I think it's our credibility. Like if you cannot share as a healer, a therapist, a practitioner, even as a spiritual human being, there's no credibility. And so we share because we've done the work, we've seen the miracles, we work through the stories and the healing. That's our credibility. And you want to go to somebody who has something to share, whether it's our own testimony or the stories of the people that we love working with, because that's why we're in the business, to help people feel better, live better, and get through the dark times and get to the light side.
Yeah.
At least that's why I've done that myself.
Yeah,
Like I've had to heal my own soul to get to where I'm at. So if somebody says, why do you do it? You do, because I've been on the table. I still get on the table. I still find healers that I can trust my soul into.
Yes.
I only work with people that I can work with.
Yeah, because you have that energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
That synergy.
And we're affected
together.
by energy.
And
I
we're
can feel it from both of you guys.
and that's the important part is, as healers, it is our responsibility to do our inner work as well. It's not just projecting like this is what we do and appearing to be spiritual and mindful. We have to walk our paths as well. There are challenges, tribulations, things that we are going through on a personal level too. And the journey is still ahead of us, as long as we have breath in the body, the soul is still there. Like there's still so much to learn and to travel on that road, and to continue to do that work and to come into these realizations and to be able to share it with other individuals that, like Lonnie said, we can trust and we hold space for one another. It helps to fortify us in our walk so that we do not lose sight of why we're doing what we're doing.
And it goes back to your podcast. Like it's about being healthy.
Amen.
So there's physical
exactly.
health, emotional health, mental
Yes.
health, spiritual health. We need it all.
We need it all.
Yeah.
Well, so I like for you guys to share your information.
Oh, absolutely.
So our viewers can
Yeah.
contact you.
Absolutely. So the formal name of the business is Pura V Holistic Studio. We are located in downtown Lakeland, Florida, in a beautiful historic building. We are in the heart of Lakeland, and we love being there. And we are a by appointment only business because we like to maintain a sacred space. We value the privacy of our clients, and due to the very sensitive nature of our work, we want to maintain a safe space for all. But you can contact us at 863-225-2920. We do take appointments via telephone, and we also have a very informative website, and you can find us at www.puravspa.com. And we're also very popular on social media. We're actually getting ready to change our social media marketing strategies to be able to reach more people. But our Instagram is at Pura V. Facebook is at Pura V Studio. And as of last night, we have a TikTok. I finally bit the bullet, and we are Pura V Holistic Studio on TikTok. So
Yeah, I think I saw something so far.
yes. So
Well, I wanted to ask you guys.
So can I say I'm not on Twitter?
yeah, we're not on Twitter.
You can find me at Lonnie Renee, LANIRENEE.com, or Be Magical, Lonnie Renee on Instagram. That's pretty much as far as I go.
Yes.
And you can find me on Pura V.
Yes.
But like, what are your goals for the future? I just like, are you going to open up some new clinics? I mean, if you had, I mean, what are your goals?
I think
It's in the mystery.
it is a mystery, and that is part of our path that's being unveiled to us. I would love to continue to work with Lonnie for as long as it is meant for us to work together. And we just know we're going to continue our work in whatever capacity it is meant for us to do our work. As far as more clinics aside and keeping the Lakeland location, I don't know.
Yeah, we never do we?
Yeah, we are trying to live in the present, trying to live in the moment and allow things to flow.
Mhm.
And if those doors are meant to be open, they will open at the right time and things will fall into place. And I think that's the best answer I can give to that.
Oh, okay,
I'll be in Lakeland for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I just
You
moved
just
there.
moved, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be in Lakeland for a while, and my daughter's there. And I love the small town, the sweetness. I love the presence of God in Lakeland. Like, there's something that California and Denver didn't have as obviously. There's this sense of family in Lakeland, Florida. So I'm good. Like, I'm finding a safe haven right now, and I'm very grateful, and I feel blessed to be there.
I
Yeah.
did feel a good energy when I went to visit
Mhm.
Lakeland.
There's
Yeah.
something there, something
There
really
is.
sweet there.
Yeah, there's a holistic person there too. So
I know I'm there.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We're there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But there is holistic health there.
Well,
in
that's
a-
what I mean.
In a
That's
small,
what I mean. There's some other
and it's
health
happening.
organizations.
It's
Yeah.
happening, and there are people there who are looking and craving it, and that's what I'm grateful for. So it takes time. Everyone's path has to cross at a certain time,
Mhm.
and you just let that be. There's the nature of it for me. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I'm
not
glad
in
you
my
brought up
hands.
the timing thing, because it is a timing thing.
It is.
It takes time to
always
get through all the
All the
trauma
things.
and things like that
Mhm.
before
Yeah.
you get to the healing part.
Absolutely. And with our business, us being spiritual pioneers in the Lakeland community, to have an abundant business and to see it grow and to see it change and transform and evolve into this even more greater place is very enlightening. I would certainly say, and it allows us to grow more within ourselves. And the more it grows, the more it evolves, the more we learn more about our further path. And we just have to take it step by step. I love Lakeland. My parents have been there since the late 90s. I went to high school there, did 3 years at Florida Southern College there before leaving and traveling when I had my corporate career. But Lakeland always has a way of calling you back home, like the shamanic drum calls you back home. And there's a sense of comfort in having roots there. My parents are there. I have a sister there. And I would like to stay in Lakeland, but if God has other plans for me, then I go where I'm called. So
That is awesome. I believe that too.
Thank you.
We are called to be in different places. I was called to
Yeah.
be here in Florida too. So anything else that you would like to talk about, Lonnie, before we end the show?
I'm good.
Okay.
Well,
Anything else?
we're just grateful to have the
Yes, thank
opportunity
you.
to share our story and to
Thank
speak
you.
more about our work and why we do the work. It's important for us to educate and use this as a tool to share.
Yeah. Great. We'll throw your information out there again.
Well, once again, we are Pure V Holistic Studio. I'm Naomi Pareja. I'm the owner, and we are located in downtown Lakeland, Florida, in between Tampa and Orlando. Beautiful historic city. We provide integrative massage therapy, energetic healing sessions, sound bath meditations, workshops, classes, and we also provide mobile sound healing and energetic healing sessions as well.
I'm Lonnie Renee. I'm in downtown Lakeland at Pure V, and just hoping and praying that you find your way and don't ever give up, and just know that the light is always there. Namaste.
Namaste.
Amen. Amen. Well, it
Amen.
has been a pleasure to have you guys on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank
and I
you.
just want to thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for traveling a little bit of ways and talking about something that's near and dear to my heart, which is healing
Yes.
and helping people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you for
Yeah.
extending the opportunity.
We'd love to have you on the show again sometime.
Absolutely.
to give us a-
Anytime.
Anytime.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you all for joining Living a Healthy Lifestyle Show. This is your favorite holistic health coach, Carrie Kay. And have a great day. God bless.
Living that healthy lifestyle show. It's divine. It's your empowerment time.
Broadcasting from the FloridaBeachBusiness.com studio in Clearwater, Florida.